Breaking news coming in, Bafana Bafana's World Cup qualification campaign has taken another twist as the football governing body FIFA has ordered South Africa's World Cup qualifier against Senegal to be replayed. Bafana beat Senegal by 2-1 in that match after the referee had awarded Bafana a controversial penalty. FIFA has taken the decision to replay that match following the Court of Arbitration for Sports upholding the lifetime ban of match referee Joseph Lapti for match manipulation. There was ruling imposed by the FIFA disciplinary and appeal committees. The match will be replayed within November 2017 international window with the exact date to be confirmed. Bafana are currently sitting in 4th place in Group D with 4 points to their name. And with the match against the Lions of Teranga to be replayed, it means Bafana will be left with only 1 point with 3 games to go, making their qualifications for the World Cup even more difficult than it was before. And joining us is ANN7 sports journalist Simtembile Mbata, who joins us from the newsroom. Welcome, Simtembile. Now, what are the reasons for this decision?
Well, as you know, the Court of Arbitration have upheld a decision to ban the referee for life after his controversial decision to grant Bafana the penalty in which gave Bafana the victory against Senegal. It's a move where to show that FIFA has a new board in charge. They want to stamp out corruption. They want to make sure that they clean the FIFA brand and the FIFA name. So they're going to make sure that everything is up to standard. And unfortunately for Bafana, they've made an example of Bafana and the referee. Now the question is if the referee was found to influence the game, who influenced the referee to influence the game? So that's going to be an interesting one if FIFA is still going to investigate that part of the game. But yeah, they want to stamp out corruption in the game, and they want to take on a clean slate for the organization.
Now, do you think this will affect Bafana's fortunes in the World Cup qualifiers?
Definitely. Bafana's World Cup qualification story is like a comedy show at the moment. Before the start of yesterday's game, we were on top. We were up there with about 4 points to our name. Then we lost. We are at the bottom of the group. Now we don't have, and with this game, because it gave us the only win we had, which would give us the 4 points. Now with this game, we only have one point after the draw against Burkina Faso. So now we have to play Senegal 2 times and then Burkina Faso once. So our World Cup qualification dream hangs really in the balance, because now we've got it all to do with only 1 point to our name, and we need to win all 3 games and still hope that other teams drop points. And I don't see how we're going to beat Senegal if we couldn't beat Cape Verde.
Now, before I let you go, to take it back, the last outing here was a 3-1 win over Guinea-Bissau in a friendly international match. Do you think South Africa has the potential to come in through these obstacles and qualifying for the World Cup?
That's interesting. Bafana always do well at international friendlies. I mean, maybe we should tell them to do that they are playing an international friendly and not a World Cup qualifier, and maybe they do well. I'm not too sure. The odds are really stacked against us. We seem not to be able to handle the pressure. We failed twice against Cape Verde. The 3 points that we had against Senegal seem to have been taken away. So now we need to go play Senegal again, an African powerhouse with players like Sadio Mane, and then we still need to go away to Senegal. So I don't see how we're going to collect 6 points from there. And we know the story of us needing points or needing favors from other teams. It never really works out. And I guess I think the boys will be watching the Russia 2018 World Cup like the rest of us in the comfort of our own homes.
Nasimpiwe, one last question. Do you think we will be able to qualify for the next World Cup for this game that will be played in November? Your predictions for this game?
My predictions for this game is probably, if we're lucky, I think and I'm being optimistic here, I'm going to give us like a 1-0 draw. Our qualification, I think even the diehards of fans know that it's really we'll need a real miracle, and the players will need to dig themselves out of a ditch. I don't see it happening. I don't think we've got the mentality, the focus. And I don't think we've got the players that are good enough to compete on the African continent. They could prove me wrong, but I've tried to be optimistic, but it hasn't happened.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ntembile. Well, we guess, and we have to wish our Bafana Bafana the best that they can do in order for them to qualify for the World Cup. Thank you so much, Ntembile, for that. That's our NN7 sports journalist, Ntembile Mbata, who is joining us from the newsroom, giving us the more information with regards to the game that will be replayed again in November.